students. I am Dr. Pooja Singhal. Today I am going to talk about one of the most important biochemistry topic, which is carbohydrate, and this is common for all BSc nursing and paramedical sciences courses like BMLS and BPT, and it is also common for 12th class students also, and it is also common for 12th class students. Now, first we are talking about carbohydrates. तो कार्बो से मीनिंग है कार्बन, hydrates means water. It is a French term. It is a French term. Carbohydrate is a French term which is a in French. It is like hydrate de carbone. It is like hydrate de carbone, which means hydrates of carbon. Which means hydrates of कार्बन. सो कार्बोहाइड्रेट क्या है? कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स जो हैं दे आर हाइड्रेट्स ऑफ कार्बन. हाइड्रेट्स मीन्स वाटर एंड वाटर ऑफ कार्बन. हाइड्रेट्स ऑफ कार्बन है. नाउ इन द above topic, in the above thing, I am explaining what is the meaning of hydrates of carbon. First we understand what are carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, they are actually the biomolecules. They are actually the biomacromolecules, and it provides energy to our body. It is the third most important biomacromolecule which provide energy to our body. So carbohydrates, मैंने बोला था कि they are hydrates of carbon. Now I am explaining why they are called hydrates of carbon. Actually, chemically, carbohydrate is made up of carbon, C-A-R-B-O-N, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 1, and its chemical formula is CnH2n and ON, where N is the number of carbon atom. Now I am going to explain why they are hydrates of carbon. Now, if we see very carefully, its composition is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. If we see that this term, only this one, carbohydrates has a same proportion as it is in water. Same proportion of what? Same proportion of hydrogen and oxygen as it is present in the water. As you see, water क्या होता है? H2O. तो ये जो है ये सेम प्रोपोर्शन रहता है जैसे कि वाटर में प्रेजेंट है. तो इसे दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड हाइड्रेट्स ऑफ कार्बन. Now I hope understand why now I hope that you all are understanding why they are become hydrates of carbon. Why carbohydrates are called hydrates of carbon. Now hydrates of carbon means carbohydrates are also called saccharides. They are called saccharides, which derived from the Greek letter saccharons, which means a sugar. They are also called sugars, जो कि ग्रीक वर्ड से derived है. Saccharons means saccharides, which means saccharides. Now, chemically, if we understand what is a carbohydrate, now I am rubbing this. बंद कर दे भैया. So, chemically, carbohydrates are optically active. If we if we consider carbohydrates in terms of biochemistry, chemically carbohydrates are optically active aldehyde or ketone derivatives of polyhydroxy alcohol and their anhydrides. If someone asks about what is a biochemical definition of carbohydrates, so we will write this definition. It is a correct definition for carbohydrates in terms of biochemistry. So what I am going to tell about this is they are optically active anhydrides or ketone derivatives of polyhydroxy alcohol and their anhydrides. Now, what is optically active means? Optically active are those substances in which if we pass the plane polarized light, it will rotate the light. तो दे आर कॉल्ड ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव. तो ये जो सब्सटेंस होती हैं, शुगर्स जो होते हैं, दे आर ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव सब्सटेंसेस which means they can rotate the plane polarized light in the right direction or either on the left direction. ठीक है. So they are optically active anhydride or ketone derivatives. Ketone or aldehyde, as you all know, they are the functional group. So sugars have a functional group, either aldehyde group CHO, as you know. aldehyde group क्या होता है? CHO. और कीटोन ग्रुप कौन सा होता है? C डबल बॉन्ड O. तो कार्बोहाइड्रेट में या तो एल्डिहाइड ग्रुप लगेगा, CHO ग्रुप लगेगा, या लगेगा कीटोन ग्रुप, फंक्शनल ग्रुप. नाउ डेरिवेटिव्स, इन्हीं के ही डेरिवेटिव्स ऑफ पॉलीहाइड्रोक्सी अल्कोहल्स. मतलब पॉली माने मैनी, हाइड्रोक्सी मतलब मैनी OH ग्रुप्स भी लगेंगे इसमें. मैनी OH ग्रुप्स भी